Sol 0. I'm gonna start on a new map, Cydonia. We'll see how it goes. I guess this. I don't know, from the looks of the image, this is still in the same type of place as the other two maps. This one, Arcia Mons. I started that one. I was gonna record a video for that one. I wound up having so many problems with my microphone that I just scrapped it. Instead of starting that over, I figured I mean, there's plenty of maps, so I figured I would just move on to the next map and I'll finish that one. Work on that one on mine because I need 3 terraforming projects. That means I need at least 3 colonies anyway. So yeah, this is my main colony right now. It's independent, growing, and it's got a lot of food and water and all kinds of stuff. Going to start running out of space soon though, so that seems to be the big issue. But yeah, let's go ahead and launch on Cydonia, and I guess I'm pronouncing that right. I know there's the Knights of Cydonia by Muse or whatever. It was in one of the rock bands or guitar heroes. I can't remember, but that was an awesome song. But so yeah, Cydonia. We're gonna start a new colony, and let's just do our first launch. And I will give you some tips now. Ooh, there's not a lot of water here. So there's quite a bit of water here. So yeah, none of these other than these two, I haven't played any of these other ones. So I'm going in pretty much blind as to what's there and stuff like that. I'm debating on cutting out the parts for like hunting for resources in the beginning, but I mean I don't know. I want to try to do a timer method, because usually when I do the videos, I just like roll with it and keep going, but I want to kind of try to do cuts and stuff like that. That'll make it kind of easier on me. I want to try to keep it around 20-minute episodes, but I do tend to forget my timer a lot, and like I already did, so I'm just going. I don't know. I think I might just leave it in. If you don't like it, then let me know or something. Just we'll go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and launch into this and do normal meteors and dust storms, so I can get the challenges. The first thing we need is a small rover. Methane extractor, so we can relaunch it without having to use our own resources for now. See, I didn't use that in the beginning, in the very first one, and I had like a whole bunch of them stacked up around the map. Yeah, that's good enough. I usually like to just bring 4 crate. Like, this is pretty much what I bring the first one. I don't bring an astronaut. I use the small rover to find water and stuff like that, and then I bring the astronaut on the second launch, and then I bring a forklift, I think, on the third launch. I usually try to pack in as much food and water as I can in the beginning, just to have enough, because I'm not gonna have an astronaut, so the supplies aren't too important. I'll just have an extra 4 there to use in the beginning. I mean, that's a couple of solar power plants, and they only take 2 apiece, so that's enough to get started with anyway. And then the next, when I bring the astronaut, and methane extractor, probably another 100 food and water, and then fill the rest of that up with supplies. So, but yeah, let's go see what this map looks like, and let the first rocket go through. Sometimes I skip these, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I use this as a little break between, working on the colony, so it's kind of like, well, I'll just leave it in there. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get the rover deployed, and ooh, this is a what in the world? Oh, that's cool. I like that. So yeah, it pretty much looks like the colony is gonna have to be around this area. There's not really much of a choice. I don't think it's gonna be possible. I mean, it'd be pretty cool. I'll try it, but I don't, to like put a hallway up through here and then expand up into here. But I don't know if it's gonna be big enough right there to let me to actually deploy the hallway. I guess that's something we'll have to find out. But let's go ahead and launch this. This one's pretty. Ooh, I like that. All right, drop you right over here. Get the rover out. Methane extractor. Let's go ahead and start exploring. Let's get my my little doodad here turned on. The frame rate killer, like I like to call it. Oh wow, landed right on a big old patch of methane. That's nice. Don't really need methane right off yet, but it's always good to know. I mean, once, I think all but like the last one before the locked one is procedurally generated. All of the rest of them are static, and the only thing that really changes on them is I think is the location of the boulders and stuff. So yeah, once you pretty much find it, you know where to go on any of the maps. So if you're watching this, then you can go on the map and see this. Like, okay, methane is going to be right here in this little cubby hole. It's, as far as I know, it's not going to change. I mean, it'd probably be pretty cool to have a little bit of randomization other than the rocks. But I'm sure the developer has a lot more important things on his plate in getting this game into beta and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna, try to find the main thing we need at first is water. That's the first thing before we launch anything else. I've got, and see this is something else too. It says it comes up and says it discovered stuff, but clearly that there's nothing right here. I mean, unless it's actually seeing it, or something that I can't see. I'm not sure if that's bugged or something. It does that a lot though. It'll pop-ups that it's found things, and there's like nothing around. Like, see, there's no gypsum right here at all. So yeah, we'll keep a lookout for ice so we can plop a water tank down. You've discovered ore. Oh, there it is. See, like he discovered ore, but then like I hadn't seen it. There's clay. Oh, and a lot of times ice is surrounded by clay. So that's one thing. If you see clay, and this is very quick. This is good. This is a very good start. Because usually, you have to hunt all over the map to try to find the ice, and that's like your most important thing at the beginning, because that's the only way to get water, other than shipping it up. But you can't really, you can only ship a maximum of 400 liters, and that's not really a lot. Like, that's not even enough to refuel the big ship. I think or it is. I think maybe, I can't remember. I think I think it takes right at 400 liters of water to fill it up, but. Yeah, so now, we'll just, keep going around, finding more stuff. I'm going to need to find some more patches so I can use that to upgrade the armor and the refinery efficiency and stuff like that. But the main things I need now is I got plenty of clay right here. I need to get gypsum because it requires clay and gypsum to do the gene splicing in the biology lab for the farms. And that's really important, because once you get your initial, say 12 colonists or so, it says you need 8 population to get the labs, but you actually have to have 9, and there is a little bit of gypsum. That's good. Now see, so it was telling me that it had found, stuff. I don't know if it was because like this could see it and it hadn't actually found it, if it's kind of bugged or something, but that's my kind of theory on it, that it's actually seeing stuff that it shouldn't yet, like you haven't discovered it. So I'm just waiting on the next launch so I can bring an astronaut up so we can actually get a see that I like that though. I really like that because that water is kind of close to the place where I can build. I got methane right over here. I pretty much got everything in this area. So the main thing I'm gonna have to find is I'm gonna need a lot more gypsum than that, but that should be quite a bit of clay for a few researches and stuff. And also, I don't know if these are any significance, but a lot of times, like little places like this, I do find stuff. And there's my next launch. So that's good. We can go ahead. I'm going to do a little bit more exploring before I launch. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and launch. Now, come on. Here we go. Alright, we're going to bring an astronaut, a methane extractor for the thing. And then, let's see here. We're going to bring another 100 food, another 100 water. And you can never really have too much. I mean, the water is limited by the tanks. I think each tank holds 2,000 liters, and so have like 4 tanks. You can hold 8,000 liters of water. So you can max out on that. But as far as I've been able to see food, you can't because I've got like 5,000 food or something like that on my main colony, and because I'm pushing out so much food with the farms. I created a genetic strand of the plant that does 4.2 kilograms per soul. So it is really chucking out the food. Of course, I need that because now I claimed independence and built the monument. So the colony actually grows about 2 every 100 days, and that's quite a bit. So you got to keep up with all the stuff. I haven't really advanced more than that. I kind of wanted to get the last 2 things unlocked, so I need to build 2 more of the terraforming projects. So that's one thing. But yeah, we can go ahead and I'm gonna try to drop this guy down near there. See, this is what I like. This has worked out really good because a lot of times you kind of have to guess where you should drop your thing, the capsule, the lander, because I could have. Usually, I try to drop it near the edges, and I would have probably started up here if I hadn't just randomly picked this and found this water. That way, I can have this right here. And now I'm not. Well, I guess I could go ahead and do it and get that built. Cause see, here's a little tip. If if you haven't found any ice by the time you get your second launch, you can go ahead and bring the astronaut, but leave him in the capsule. He will not use any food or water at all until you eject him out of the capsule and start using him. So that's a good way to start out with, where you don't have to worry about at the beginning, running out of food and water. And see, like I said, now I've brought 200 for the first time and 100 the second time. Now I've got 300 of each. And we got our first meteor storm, which is on top of the mountain, so that's no big deal. But yeah, once there's probably not going to be a lot getting done. I'll probably get the water up and running. I might be able to get some food up and running. And that's the main things at the beginning. I usually only use 2 astronauts, and the next one I'll bring the forklift, and then the one after that, or a couple after that, somewhere around there, I'll go ahead and bring another one. Once I get enough solar panels to where it becomes annoying trying to keep them clean, I'll just stick one of the astronauts on the solar panels until I get the the geology lab up and running. To get now, see, now he started using food and water. But yeah, once you get the geothermal plants, there's practically no point in the solar panels. So once I get those up and running, I'll demolish the solar panels. And oh yeah, that's right, that is one thing I have to build first. See, I always forget that. I go right for the water, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I need power first. Otherwise, that won't work too well. So I don't know, this might not be bad. I can go ahead and put them right here. That way they aren't too far away. And then once this refuels, I can get this going. I should scan right here. But technically the solar panels are going to be temporary anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to go ahead and build 2 of these things. So I got make sure I got enough power to cover everything.
Base, do you read me?
The one nice thing, like with the greenhouses, you don't have to have oxygen at all, so you don't even have to build an oxygen generator at first.
Copy.
Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to finish that. Alright, so that's the 2 power. I'll grab you another one, and we will go down here and throw down a water tank on this water. Oh, see, I'm not going to be able to hit all of these either. I don't think that matters. I should have enough room for recyclers. If not, whatever. I'm sure there's more water. Probably should be at least one more patch. I mean, if it comes down to it, I could probably catch the corner of this with another one. Alright, I don't remember. I think it takes... Is it 3? No, it's 2. Alright. Yeah, this is something else, too. I'm not sure, if this is like a cheat or whatever, but, see how if you pick up a crate, you have a build button? But once you drop that crate, you'll watch here, it goes away. See, he can't, but you can hit the B key, and it still brings up the build thing. Now, see, I know, it makes sense, you can't build if you don't have the thing, but I kind of like being able to, even if this is a bug, I kind of like being able to see, what I need, or look over, I can look over and see what I need to build, or how many resources I need to build something. So I kind of hope that gets left in, or maybe just make the build button here all the time. Because I notice it does queue up something. I'll show that later, but you can like build something and then go pick it up or pick up a supply, and then he'll automatically go build it once you've done it. So, all right, there's water taken care of. Now let me see how I want to do this. I'd kind of like to keep. Let's do this right now. I'm about ready to have to go back to the other place, but I just kind of want to make sure there's no resources I'd be building around over here and stuff. I know this is kind of a weird path, but I just try to cover as much area as I can without. Okay, so that's the edge of the map. See, this is kind of a small area. I don't know how I'm gonna build this yet. You have discovered ore. See, if I block it, block some important things in, because the water is the main thing. I'd hate to have to tear down the colony part, parts of the colony to get that, whatever it is in there. So yeah, we're going to let that go. I need food. I can't wait. Let's see, we're going to need
Base, do you read me?
Yeah, this one, well, I still got stuff in that one. Alright, come on, grab it up. Grab it up. See, he updated the pathfinding, but
Base, do you read me?
it's like weird. It made it even weirder now. Alright, we're gonna stick a 4-way haul right here. It's not gonna matter the direction it's facing. Well, I don't know. See, there's nothing right through here. See, I kind of want to keep this in the middle, but no, I don't have to. I can just do it like this. We'll do that. So far away, though. But see, I'll go ahead and do another lawn. Yeah, actually, this will be perfect. Of course, it'll mess up the rover, since he loses his route once you go. Alright, methane extractor, forklift. Alright, we're going to take another 100 food. And yeah, we can only take 2 supply crates, so then we'll take another 20 food. I don't need water now. I got plenty coming in. And I'll have my forklift, so he can be my little automatic buddy and go get my stuff as I need it. Having the forklifts on automate is really, really nice. Yeah, I can't build that right there. Or drop that there. This should be good fine right there for now. Turn that back. Okay, we're good. Alright, we're going to put you out, put you out, and then we're immediately going to put this guy to automate. This, I mean, it can be kind of inconvenient, but once you get everything, and especially you get another one rolling around, you only really need 2 astronauts and 2 forklifts. Once you get all that set up, you're pretty much good for building pretty much anything. The only problem, and this is gonna, I'm sure this will be something to be worked on in the future. But if you have 2 of these, they don't split the work. They both try to go to the exact same place and all that stuff like that. So that needs to be, there needs to be a priority, line somewhere around down the road or something like that. But let's go ahead. Well, actually, what would make this a little bit easier is if I built a pallet right here. And then he would go and grab everything. He would go up here and grab these and the ones that are over here, so I could go ahead and send this ship back and build a methane tank there. Let's see, now you gotta go all the way around that. Alright, we need to build a 4-way hallway, which I'm gonna do right here, maybe. Yeah, that should be fine. Go on up there and get those. Alright, and then now see, this will make it easier for me to get the stuff that I need. Because see, this is all you need for a greenhouse. You don't need anything else other than power and 1 hallway piece. I'll go ahead and plop that down, and then my food is covered for myself. Now, when I bring the other astronaut, I'll be, back down in the negatives, but I need to get more supplies up here and stuff like that. And see, he'll go and finish this for me.
Copy.
Which makes it so much better.
Base, do you read me?
Which I do have to try to catch him and get one of these off. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and build another greenhouse right here. And then he can use the last 2 of these over here to finish that off. And this is done. It's going to be refueling. And this one's done. And there's nothing left in there. Oh, I had 4. Only had 2. Nice. Didn't really help me any, but... Alright, well, there's my food taken care of. I'm actually generating some now. I'm probably going to have to move this pallet now, which is fine. I'll just,
Copy.
let's go ahead and use these last 2 pieces.
Base, do you read me?
I'll be getting another launch shortly. Let's go ahead and build a hallway. Last one. My power's gonna start running low. I'm gonna probably have to start cleaning them things again, so I'm gonna need my other, nope, wrong one. I'm gonna build another hallway. This is the little building that I make at the beginning to get enough food. Population is too low to support the colony, just because, I built the hallway, so that's the one thing. The hallways count towards the population, which is kind of dumb. It's a hallway. It's not even like, I can understand like the greenhouses and stuff, but the greenhouses don't even need people. It doesn't even need oxygen. So, it's kind of weird like that, but I know it's, carry this guy over here. I'll probably go ahead and bring another astronaut since I've got the 2 up, and then I'll build 2 more greenhouses. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up, and I'm gonna probably record 2 or 3 more in one session. So if you comment or anything, it's if I'm messing anything up or anything like that, I'm not gonna be it's not gonna take effect. I'm gonna probably record 4 20-minute episodes or so, and then get them all situated and uploaded. So, it's not that I don't want you to think I'm ignoring the comments or anything, but I'm gonna record all these, most of these in bunches. So yeah, we'll go with that, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.